Sometimes you even feel like giving up. I personally have felt that way several times. Sometimes I feel like, oh my God, is this a course or what? Because it's too much. It's way beyond things that you expect. It's way beyond your plannings. Things might not be going sometimes as planned, okay? But don't give up. Keep a positive attitude and keep on trying. Learn from your mistakes, but also learn from others' mistakes and make a plan on how you could improve things. Hello guys, welcome to Let's Grow Together Afro. My name is David Bisimo Murabazi. I'm a fourth year student in logistics and supply chain management, but also an entrepreneur in Africa. So on this channel, we share experiences in order to contribute to the growth of the African youth because we believe that as youth, we have a lot of potential that need to be explored. That's why we cover topic concerning personal development, culture related topics, as well as business related topics. So if you're here for your growth, you can be certain that you're on the right channel. Okay. And today's video, I would like to talk about a business related topics. So if you're a young person, young African, you want to start your own business, maybe within Africa or outside Africa, and you're wondering what you need to do before doing that. So then this video is meant for you. Why? Because today I'm gonna cover the 5 steps that you need to consider before starting your own business. I have to mention that I'm a business owner in Africa. Okay, I'm into 3 different sectors. I'm into transport, entertainment, as well as agro industry. Okay, and so far these are the things that I've learned and the steps that I've applied whenever I try to launch a business. So in this video, I'm gonna share it with you. So why is it important to start a business? I think in my opinion, there are many advantages, but from an individual perspective, I would say the freedom that you have when you have your own business, you own your own business, okay? You have the freedom to schedule yourself, your availability based on your business need, of course. So to a certain extent, you have a kind of freedom, okay? But also the fact that you don't have anybody to dictate you what to do and when to do it, when to go for vacation and when not. You get that from the individual perspective. Now, from the community perspective, as an African channel, African community, by starting a business, you're also contributing to the growth of the continent, of your country, your region. Okay, why am I saying that? Because we both know that there is a high level of unemployment rate within Africa, and don't underestimate the impact that you could have. Maybe you start a business where you're employing 1 or 2 people. Don't underestimate it. Just a matter of starting, and gradually, if other people were to follow your pace, then the impact will be greater. So by doing that, you're being part of the change. So which follow the citation that say be the change that you want to see in the world. So that one of the advantages contributing to the improvement of the inhabitants, but also contributing to the economy of the country, so economic growth. So without wasting time, guys, I would like to jump into the topic. But first of all, I'm going to ask you, please, if so far you like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to not miss out any of our upcoming videos. So without wasting time, I'm going to cover the 5 steps on how to start a business. And the first one is you need to find your niche. So when it comes to finding a niche, I've made a video on how to find the business niche. So how to find creative business ideas. I'm gonna put the link somewhere here or maybe here. I don't know where it's gonna pop. But to summarize what I covered within the video, there are 3 things that are more relevant when it comes to finding a niche. So first of all is the observation. So look around you, wherever you live, observe and see what people deal with the most, what are the problems that people are facing, and try to find the solution to the problems that people face daily. So be the solution to the problem people are facing, and for sure you can be certain you'll be paid for that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Observe, be the solution to the problem that people are facing. Okay, second one, travel and learn. So if you have the means, try to travel as much as you can, because traveling will help you gain a lot of experience but also learn from others. Maybe you don't have to travel way far. It could be outside your city or maybe outside your country, or why not, if possible, outside your continent. Okay, and trust me, this is gonna give you a lot of clue on possible creative business ideas. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Okay, just observe, look around, and see. Oh, what are people? What are the things that people are doing differently? Maybe in the region where you went for vacation, for traveling, for studies, whatever. What are the things that people are doing here differently that we don't do in my region, and I could probably try to implement within my country. So look and try to find maybe some innovative solutions, or maybe just adapt the idea to the business environment where you want to launch yourself. So that's the second clue or second way to find business niche. Okay, the third way of finding a business niche is through your passion. So try to know what you're good at and what you love doing. And the easiest ways to know this is, first of all, you need to know yourself, of course, but also you can ask the people around you, people who are close to you, people who know you, to write down jobs or activities that they think you're good at. Okay, the similarities in their answers will help you find the clue of what could possibly be your business niche. Okay, so for further information on how to find a business niche, try to check out the video that I made on that topic. So the second step you need to consider to start before you start a business is to make a market research. By market research, I'm referring to online research as well as physical research. By online research, there are a lot of videos out there on social media. I'm referring to YouTube in this case. There are a lot of YouTube videos on how people have been able to implement probably the business idea that you have, maybe in different regions, and you can learn a lot from it. One of the things that I used lately was TikTok. Okay, I got a lot of inspiration through TikTok videos of how people implemented business that I'm already in, and through that I was able to find out how I could possibly innovate my business. Okay, so use social media as well in order to do some research, and for sure you get a lot of inspiration there. But also by making market research, I'm also referring to asking people who have been in that domain for a good period of time, people who have experience in that sector. Ask them for their advice, for the recommendation, and that will save you from a lot of stress, a lot of loss, because these are the people who know the most. Okay, and I think you're gonna gain a lot of insights by talking to people already in the field. So this is something that you need to consider. But also by market research, I'm referring to trying to ask people what they think about the product or the service that you want to launch on the market, or the thing that you want to invest in. Try to ask people's opinion. What do they think about it? Is it something that interests them? This helps you to not make a wrong investment where you're not gonna get anything out of it. Okay, it could be maybe using a survey. Okay, you could use a survey, or maybe you don't have to rent a house, a local. I mean, a house before starting a business. You could start it online, posting maybe pictures. It could be maybe you want to go into clothing business. You don't have to own the clothes or maybe own a store before you could possibly start. Try to test the market and the product to know what people think about it. Maybe by posting on your status, I don't know, WhatsApp status or social media, and see what are people's reaction. This will help you know in advance what is going to be the result or the outcome by starting that business. Okay. The third step that you need to consider if you want to start your own business is to plan and budget. Okay. So don't underestimate this step. No matter how small your business is, take a pen and a paper and start writing down the possible expenses or costs that you'll experience while starting this business. Okay. In many cases, I would suggest you to write a business plan. Okay, a basic business plan where you're considering the possible cost, okay, the expenses, but also a possible profit based on the market research that you've done prior. Okay, so do a business plan, make a business plan, or simply write down all the costs that you could expect. By cost, I'm referring to installation cost, material cost, rental cost, maintenance cost, wage cost, transportation costs, or it could also be installation cost. Okay, but also don't forget to plan for the unexpected. This is something that happens very often in the business world. So things don't always go as planned. Like I would say, in my opinion, 80% of the time, things don't really go as planned. So there will be something that pops up, and then you end up beyond your budget. So you need to budget something for the unexpectations you get. So it could be a disruption. For instance, you're transporting a material, and then on the way maybe it breaks down. What do? This is something that you're not expecting. But so having something, some money put aside in case of unexpectations, that will help you to avoid being disrupted while starting up your business. Okay. I know in some cases people might say whoever plans for failure prepare for their own failure, but in this case it's a bit different. So you need to come up with scenarios. For instance, okay, if I was to be stolen, okay, a material and equipment, what would I do? Okay, if in the example that I gave, if my material was to break down during the transportation, what should I do? Or what should I do even to avoid experiencing losses during that transportation or during that installation process? So having this also in mind will save you from a lot of time, a lot of stress, and then a lot of cost. Okay, so plan and budget yourself. The fourth thing that you need to consider is actually to not wait too long and go for it. Don't wait until it's too long. You have to remember one thing, that the longer you wait, the more you're giving chances to other people to even go into that business sector or to grab the business idea that you had initially, you get. So don't wait so long, maybe spending too much time on market research, or maybe spending too much time on, you know, budgeting or planning, whatever. Don't spend too much time of that. So on that. So don't wait too much. Okay, don't wait too much and go for it. And you can be certain about one thing, okay? If you're waiting, maybe because in your opinion you think that it's not yet the right timing, or maybe it's too risky or whatever, keep in mind one thing: no venture, no gain. So at the end of the day, you have to take risks, but of course they have to be calculated risks. But you can be certain that there will never be appropriate time to start a business. Okay, so you need to start now and stop wasting too much time. The fifth one, this is for those who have already started, just started it, or maybe you're still planning to start yet. So remember to stay positive. Be positive, because you're gonna experience a lot of things, a lot of obstacles, a lot of odds. Sometimes you even feel like giving up. I personally have felt that way several times. Sometimes I feel like, oh my god, is this a course or what? Because it's too much. It's way beyond things that you expect. It's way beyond your plannings. Things might not be going sometimes as planned, okay? But don't give up. Keep a positive attitude and keep on trying. Learn from your mistakes, but also learn from others' mistakes, and make a plan on how you could improve things. So I think in general, the other thing that you need to consider if you're planning to start your own business. Okay. So that was all for today, guys. Thank you for watching me again. And if you like the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care of you.